Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Bow and Arrow Tarot. Today we're going to get right into the mid-November reading for the sign of Gemini. Alright, Geminis, you're up. And this is just a mid-November look into your love life, okay? This could be for a single Gemini who's thinking about love, or a Gemini who's involved in a relationship, or one who's getting out. Whatever the case may be, this is about the area of love in your life, all right? And we know this reading is not going to be for all Geminis, so just take what applies to you and disregard the rest. All right, guys? So straight out, we have at the center, Knight of Wands, covered by a Four of Cups. Wow, all right? We have Six of Cups in your conscious and Nine of Cups in your unconscious position. You come into this mid-November period with Sun energy, and you round out this period with a Three of Cups, a sense of celebration. At the bottom of the deck, you have Page of Wands. So Page of Wands talks about overcoming fear, right? That fear we have, the initial trepidation and fear we have of expressing ourselves. It can indicate a sort of new or renewed desire to be creative, right? To express yourself creatively. And of course, the first step to that is eradicating fear and apprehension. Now, let's get right into your center card and your energy. Knight of Wands and Four of Cups. So at the center right now, you have a Knight of Wands. You are really very much on a mission, Gemini. You are right now on an ambitious mission. Knight of Wands talks about going out into the world, following your fire and your heart, going after your dreams. The Knight of Wands is also an extremely supportive character. Generally, he will come in at a time when your life or the situation in your life is requiring you to be enthusiastic, to be optimistic, to be present, right? Four of Cups talks about, this is the energy that's covering it, and it's almost as if somebody's coming into you with a cup of love and you just won't take it, all right? You don't want it, and it's quite interesting. It's almost as if could very well be that this is a previous lover coming back, and they are trying to make amends. They're trying to perhaps reconcile with you, and you just aren't there for it. Now, in your conscious, you have a Six of Cups, and in your back of your mind, you have a nine of Cups. So you're really thinking right now, Six of Cups talks about a desire to want contentment and pleasure in your relationships. Six of Cups can oftentimes talk about a very deep and close relationship with someone. It can indicate a friendship that maybe has turned into a relationship over many years. But more than anything, Six of Cups talks about harmony in your relationships. A sense of affection, a sense of sharing good times, building memories, creating memories, building a rapport rather. Things like that. It can indicate, in some ways, it can indicate sometimes a lot of affection, physical affection as well. And that's what you desire right now, Gemini. You just want to have fun. You want to enjoy yourself with others. It could be that you're wanting to do some dating or if you are involved with someone right now, you're just seeking for it to be harmonious and content. In the back of your mind, you do have a Nine of Cups. And Nine of Cups talks about being very blessed. Nine of Cups is a sense of happiness, right? You're very, very happy. You want to maintain your happiness. Nine of Cups does talk about also a little bit, there is an air of, yes, you're happy. Yes, you have a lot of blessings in your life in terms of good relationships. But that one relationship that would take you to a Ten of Cups still eludes you. Nevertheless, Nine of Cups is still a sense of deep happiness and contentment, and really a feeling of being blessed, right? You know in your mind that you are truly blessed. And I think, Gemini, for some of you, this could very well be the case that right now you are really enjoying yourself. You are very much, you may be starting to date, excuse me, you may be starting to date, or you may be just starting a relationship with someone that is really fun, that is full of a lot of physical affection. And interestingly enough, this Four of Cups comes in. And I want to say for some of you, you have somebody coming into your life and it's like you don't want them. You don't want them coming in. You don't want them coming in and ruining what you have right now, because what you have right now is very, very nice. And certainly this feeling, this Four of Cups feeling coming over this Knight of Wands right now, you're very enthusiastic about your life. You're very ambitious. And this Four of Cups feels very heavy on top of it to me. It feels like whomever is coming back, you may have had a real soul tie with them before. You may have had a real psychic, emotional tie with them before. But it's almost this feeling of, please don't come back. I'm doing so well. Please don't come back. You know, I don't need you. I don't want this. Please keep your cup. Sun and Three of Cups comes in. Sun is the energy that you're coming into this period with, and you round it off with Three of Cups. Now, Sun brings with it reaffirmations, positivity, blessings, abundance, but with it also comes a lot of clarity, Gemini. And I think that right now you are really riding high in a lot of ways. This Knight of Wands really indicates a huge feeling of optimism and enthusiasm, and really feeling like you're going to achieve your goals. And now with the Sun coming in, I think a lot of situations are being made very, very clear for you, Gemini. There is clarity there, and I believe that this clarity is what's helping you sort of say no to this Four of Cups. You round out this period with Three of Cups, which is a sense of celebration, right? I'm going to say for some of you, it could very well be that this Four of Cups represents a relationship that you had before where you were very unhappy and you weren't socializing, you weren't hanging out with your friends. It seems like, you know, whoever is offering this cup of love to you, I feel like you had a connection with them before, but the connection was very oppressive, very sort of isolating, right? And now you feel like, wow, you know, I'm getting back into the swing of things, right? I'm getting back into enjoying my time with my people, my friends, my tribe, right? Celebrating, bonding. 3 is the number for bonding and loyalty. And right now also you are focused on a happy, sort of contented type of relationship. You don't want angst and unhappiness and pressure and toxicity. And I think that this Four of Cups very much represents that for you. Page of Wands is in, and Page of Wands really indicates, like I said, the Page of Wands talks about really very much about overcoming fear. And I think for a lot of you, Geminis, you probably were in a situation with someone, and coming out of that situation was like a huge accomplishment for you. And I think part of saying goodbye to that situation was overcoming your fear about getting out into the world and following your dreams. This feels very much like a feeling of, I'm almost going to say it almost feels like a panicky feeling, having this person come back. Trust yourself, Gemini. Trust that you can say no. Allow yourself to say no to people who return into your lives, who want to bring toxicity back into your life. Intuitively, I feel a sense of panic and anxiety because you are worried. I think for some of you, you may indeed be worried that this person who comes back is going to be able to suck you back in despite your best efforts. You've done so much good work on yourself to get over them and to move past them. And I think that it kind of scares you to a certain degree that they're back. But take heed. I think this will be a time, and definitely check out my weekly readings. This will be a time to really tap into your friendships, tap into the people in your tribe, your nation, your culture, your social group, and tap into them for strength. Because a lot of times Three of Cups does talk about bonding, loyalty, and a celebration, a sense of celebration. But it can also indicate a feeling of letting friends help you, letting friends buoy you up and support you, especially through a period where you feel like you may not be as strong as you'd like to be. Knight of Wands is very, very strong. But this Four of Cups coming in over it feels to me like, Gemini, you may doubt yourself a little bit with the appearance of this individual. You know you don't want it. You're saying no to it. Four of Cups is interesting because 4 is the number for stability. And Four of Cups can oftentimes be interpreted as someone who cuts their nose off to spite their face, someone who doesn't take help or assistance from friends because they're being obstinate, they're being defiant. But there's different interpretations of this card. And a lot of times I find Four of Cups really represents an offer that you're getting from someone where you know that the offer is empty. You know that the offer isn't what you want. And you're just not prepared to... you're not prepared to sacrifice the stability that you've already worked for on your own for the sake of taking this cup. You've already been there. 3 cups are there. You've already seen the 3 cups before, and the cup that you're being handed just seems like an awful lot like the cups you've had before that you weren't happy with, right? And so in this way, don't be worried, don't be afraid, don't be anxious. Take heed, and if you're feeling weak, as it were, or feeling like, oh no, this person could be extremely attractive or something, there could be something about them that you feel like they always kind of suck you in. Definitely take strength from those around you, and take strength from all this positivity that you've worked for to achieve, right? Just take strength in that. You know you don't want to give that up for the sake of going back to this toxic relationship. Here are your clarifiers. Prince of Wands, art, which is Temperance or Sagittarian energy. We have 5 of Wands and 6 of Wands. Bottom of the deck, we have 5 of Pentacles. Right. So 5 of Pentacles indicates a power struggle. I want to say that this person you dealt with before, things probably ended really, really badly. I think that they may have affected you financially. Right? 5 of Cups does talk about a financial split, right? Worry over finances now that you are no longer in this union or in this sort of dynamic, and worrying how that will affect you. I think that for you, Gemini, this was a really difficult breakup, and you're not willing to forgive and forget. 6 of Cups is covered by Prince of Wands, and Prince of Wands is the same as the Knight of Wands. And this is why I love to do my clarifiers, because almost always one card will be doubled up as a reaffirmation. And here it is. You desire happy, healthy relationships, and you are not going to be deterred from gaining them, all right, from achieving that. And I think that this Prince of Wands, same as Knight of Wands energy, is really your heart. The Prince of Wands leads with his heart. He leads with his passion, his ambition. He follows his true calling in a lot of ways, right? And as long as you do that, you can't really be deterred. In the back of your mind, 9 of Cups, you have Temperance energy. And I think that, again, you're feeling very blessed, very happy. And so in a lot of ways, just exercising temperance really talks about not being caught up by other people's actions or interference, not reacting, right? Temperance energy is all about not reacting to everyone else around you or the world around you, but being always in control of your actions in such a way that you know that every step you make, every decision you take is strictly coming from you and not coming from you sort of reacting to outside influences. I want to say that to a certain degree, this 9 of Cups, like I said, yes, you're happy and you're blessed, but that deeper connection to a certain degree may be feeling like it's, you may be feeling like that's still a little bit out of reach, or it hasn't really come in. Again, temperance, right? Because I want to say for some of you, it could be that this person comes back and they tell you all the things that you think you want to hear to kind of get you to think, oh, well, maybe I can turn this 9 into a 10 of Cups with this person, but that's just a gift of God. Again, temperance reminds you not to be swayed by that, not to be influenced by that, and to stay on the straight and narrow with regard to your desires, ambitions, and goals. Not to be deterred from your path, regardless of how much you want this deeper connection. Five of Wands is a strife card. It's Five of Wands is another power struggle, and the Sun comes in for clarity. And I want to say that Five of Wands is bickering and arguing, and I think for a lot of you, you realize why. Sun comes in to reaffirm, but it brings clarity, and I think for a lot of you, the clarity comes in as to why a particular situation fell apart, probably with this person, this Five of Wands. I'm going to say there was a lot of arguing, a lot of bickering, a lot of one-upmanship, you know, I'm better than you, a lot of values, you know, valuing in a way, right? Or probably devaluing each other. But I think Sun, most recently, the Sun comes in to kind of show you why this has been going on, or why this was happening. I'm going to say also for some of you, some information may be coming clear to you as to not only why there was so much strife, but why this person is now coming back. And all of this clarity comes in with the Sun energy, right? And you know, and I'm going to say for a lot of you, once this clarity comes in, you begin to understand what it was about this connection that was so like toxic. It's going to help you even further sort of keep on this path of happiness, because you find out what was really going on. You find out why this person was being so toxic to you. You know, there's definitely some information that comes to light that gives you a sense of victory, because I think you come out of this with Six of Wands. Six of Wands is victory. A public victory. And I'm going to say this clarity that is brought in, the clarity that comes in, it could have very well been that you had some leftover residual feelings of thinking that, you know, perhaps some of this was your fault, some of this arguing, but now you understand why, and you have a victory in the sense that you are happy with the decision that you've made to stay away, to leave this person alone, and you do feel like a sense of victory coming in, and the sense that the information that becomes clear to you here really just reaffirms to you that, oh, thank God I did make the right decision. You know, and I think it's going to make it even easier for you to deny this empty cup of love that somebody is handing you, because you have now, not only do you have your intuitive feeling and your faith and belief in yourself, but now you actually have some proof that has come out as to why this person was so toxic. And whatever comes out is going to really very much reaffirm to you, oh no, I could never go back to this. You know, it's almost as if maybe some secrets will have come out. You may find out that one of the reasons that they were, you know, that you were arguing or fighting so much with this money issue, right, that was involved, could very well be that they were lying about a particular situation, or they were having some kind of cheating energy going on, a third-party energy, whatever the case may be. I think you really figure out why it fell apart, why the money played a factor, and you feel absolutely victorious in your decision to stay away and to leave this person alone. I'm going to leave it at that, Gemini. This is your reading for the middle of November. This is certainly a reaffirmation reading for Geminis out there who have gotten rid of a toxic relationship, and this person is trying to now come back. And you realize that you are stronger than you thought you were, and you know that you're never going to go back to them. Not only because you've achieved so much, but because you also find out a lot more about why they were so toxic to begin with. All right, so if you enjoyed this, please like, subscribe, and share. Don't forget to check out your videos, 11/11 snapshot into your soulmate connection, the full moon reading, and the full November love reading, which are all linked in the top of the description. But for right now, Gemini, have a wonderful November, and I'll see you in December. Bye-bye.